Alright, hello everyone, welcome to Syria. Well, Beirut, actually. But we are just going to be doing a simple set of missions here in the F4. I've seen a lot of videos online about how to do this, how to do that, but I've never actually seen anyone just sit down and fucking play it from start to finish. Like, you're in the jet, you start, and you go do a mission. Don't really see much of that other than Bullet for My Enemy, who is probably one of my favorite YouTubers. So we're on the BSC Pretense Syria map. I have been flying this pretty religiously for the past couple of days, basically by myself. Not a lot of people are on this map, or in this server a lot of the time. But it's pretty fun. I mean, it's just kind of your bog standard, like, you have points that you need to blow up, and then you've got missions you can do, and you can call stuff in, like other kind of control, hack enemy comms, you know, you got missions here, you got a list of missions that I can do here, and Nazira, Ryak, Alkazir, but we don't care about any of that right now, because someone took it. That's annoying. It was that Wuja al-Hajar was going to be my target for tonight, or this morning. But I guess that is now going to be Tripoli. As you can see, Tripoli has a FARP, a field depot, and a smattering of infantry and tanks and things like that. Which is the next step before we hit Renee Moawad. Don't know if I'm saying that right or not. Issue being, we're going to have to be flying pretty low for this because SA2s, and I think there's an SA3 over here. Nope, just an SA2. It's going to be over here. It's going to be messing with my day, not to mention enemy aircraft that will come in and mess around with it as well. And you see there's plenty of friendly AI. None of these are players. There's friendly AI flying around. Looks like these guys are harassing some poor MI8s. That gives us an idea of what we're going to want to carry in for this one. So we've got ammo storage, fuel depot, and a bunch of infantry and armor and stuff like that. So for that, I've already kind of pre-made a pretty decent loadout for that, which is air-to-ground cluster and hobos. It's 2 GBU-8s, hobos, and clusters in the center line, AIM-9 Ms, Yep, AIM-9 Ms, and AIM-7 Ms, which I've had absolutely garbage luck with, unfortunately. We're going to be flying as the Tigers, because I love the
request rearming
Tiger
copy
on the front of this jet. It looks pretty dope. Now, one thing about this server is you do hot start, so it is kind of a jump in and have fun with it kind of deal. Which, if you're like me and you're just kind of learning the jet still, I've probably put about a dozen hours in. That's pretty fun. That's just an easy way to get into the jet. I've done my due diligence and learned the startup procedure, the shutdown procedure, and I'm still learning the nav on this jet, and I'm still learning how to drop bombs, so forgive me for this. What we're going to do for this here, we're going to do a dive toss mission, right? So we're going to probably focus it on the FARP tent. So we can come in here, right control and B, bring up our bombing table. We are going to be using dive toss mode. We're going to be using the CBU-87s. We want to come in at probably about 2,500 feet. We'll aim for about 450 knots. We can see over here on the left that the target altitude is 30 feet above sea level. and we want to be coming in at 15 degrees of a dive angle. We're going to save that as a solution. We're going to tell Jester and close. First thing we're going to do, because we've got the hobos on the side there, our cluster munitions in the middle, a couple of AIM-9Ms, a couple of Sparrows. We're going to turn our center line on, arm our weapons, put them on nose to tail. We're going to change that to bombs and change that to dive toss, like that. I'm going to drop probably 2 at a time. I've got 6, so I'm going to drop 2 at a time. The aircraft comes pre-ready, all of our oxygen's on. We've already gone 3 mils down for that. We'll put it to air to ground mode, turn on our mirrors, and let's go.
It's time to fly.
Yes, it is, Jester. It is indeed time to fly. Now, just general heads up, I'm not a phenomenal pilot, virtual pilot. I've got no real life aviation experience. I'm an enthusiast, I think, like most everybody else who plays this game.
Okay, tell me, how low are we flying today?
We're probably going to fly pretty low, Jester. I'm not going to lie to you. Actually, just kidding.
Yep.
I don't really know what that does for me. And also because this is not a real, we're not really simming it up here. And this server with just the one me in it. I don't need to worry about sticking the lines, but it is always good practice to try and do that. I also don't need to buy an SRS because nobody's in here. I don't need to. Only thing I need to worry about is clear my runway in case the AI decide that they want to have a giggle and land on me, which sometimes they do. And again, this jet's hot started, so we don't need to worry about like an INS alignment or anything like that. What I always do, I come on any runway, regardless of whether or not there's players here, I'm always going to stop at the encroachment line here, which is what these big yellow lines are here. If you go over this, you're encroaching. On an active runway, look to my right, that looks clear. Look to my left, that looks clear. And let's go. So one last check. Engines are running. Oxygen's flowing. Weapons are all armed the way I want them to be. Turn on the active. Whoever built this airport is absolutely mad when they decided to build one of the active runways right into the cityscape. Come to a complete stop. We're pretty well lined up on the runway. Come all the way up to 85%. Come off. Full burners. Here we go. A little bit of right rudder, a little bit of right nose wheel steering. Oh, we're all over the runway. All over the runway. What a terrible takeoff when I'm recording. God, I'm garbage. Pull up a little bit. Wheels up.
Gears moving. Heads up, nails 5 o'clock. Flaps up. Gear up.
I'm gonna take my feet off the pedals. Just gonna let the plane figure itself out.
Looks like we've got traffic at our 2 o'clock.
Climb up to probably about 5,000 feet. 3,000 now. Level our wings out a little bit. We're at 5,000 feet, come off the burner. Yeah, that aircraft nice and neutral. Just kind of enjoy the ride. DCS is a very pretty game. I don't personally understand or I don't really have much of a enjoyment of just flying around. The whole aspect of dropping bombs on stuff and
we've got nails. 1 o'clock.
yeah, it's 1 o'clock. That's not very good. Oh, one thing I forgot to do is warm up my radar missiles. That's silly of me. There's a SAM. Should have a pretty clean airspace around us. See from the F10 that, you know, the only thing around us are F4s, the UH-1, and then down at the target area, all we've got are enemy aircraft, really. See, we're getting nailed by that SA-2 over there. We're at about 6,500, so we'll just kind of drop down ever so slightly. 1 or 2 degree dive. There's 5.5. That just on my pipper there. There's 5,000. Let's just level out. Just on my pipper there, off in the distance, is the target. It's Tripoli, which I thought Tripoli was a city in Libya. Turns out there's actually a Tripoli in I'm not sure if it's Lebanon or Syria, but there is a Tripoli in this part of the world, which I had no idea about. And then just off of our nose over there is Wajah al-Hajar, which was the bane of my existence for the past 2 or 3 days, and I don't have words to describe how frustrated I am that this has been cleared out, because that on that airfield down there was an SA-3 site. So as soon as you took off from Beirut, you're being tracked by that SA-3, and you really had to be. I had to do like nap of the earth, Mac Jesus flying, come up to that sort of like patch down there by those silver buildings, pop up, and then direct attack it. This is also my first attempt at doing a dive toss. I've been watching a bunch of YouTube tutorials on how to do it. So I might cock this up, but who knows?
We have a bandit. 12 o'clock. 6 miles.
It's an MIA. We'll deal with it.
Captured. That's a singer. 12 o'clock. SA-2.
Oh my god. Well, we tried. We'll put it back on air to ground. We're gonna have to bump up a little bit because as you can see,
SA-2. We have a bandit. 12 o'clock. 5 miles.
there is a SAM site at Renee up there. This has launched on me.
12 o'clock. Missile. 12 o'clock.
Sorry, citizens of whatever town this is.
We have a bandit, sensor, 12 o'clock, 5 miles.
Problem is, we really don't want that, we really don't want that, MI8 to resupply.
Okay, got a new bogey, left 25 degrees, 3 miles, 1,600.
To resupply
No longer a spade, that's a bandit.
Hajar, because that will quite sincerely fuck up my plans here. Getting quite slow. But he's still over there. We'll just switch it back to air.
Watch out, Stinger, 10 o'clock. That's a new bogey. Right 45, 7 miles, 4,000. SA2.
They've launched on us again.
No IFF. Target is a bandit.
We're gonna come in and
Missile, 1 o'clock. Missile, 1 o'clock. Nails, 7 o'clock.
oh, that was bad.
He's at our 8 o'clock. He's at our 7 o'clock.
Yeah, just there. I know. Thank you, buddy. Really appreciate you, but I need you to let me just do what I gotta do here. Being launched on again.
Watch out, Stinger, 10 o'clock. SA2.
That's okay.
Missile, 1 o'clock. Twelve o'clock now.
I don't know if I did any meaningful damage to that helicopter.
6 o'clock.
Kind of hoping I did. But it has to go. Oh, actually, there's another one right ahead. See about giving him a stinger to eat. Again, I said I was going to come in here and drop bombs and stuff, but so far we've been chasing helicopters. Yeah, it's just the name of the game. Sometimes that's what ends up happening. Like again, that base right ahead of me there absolutely needs to go. A rear aspect shot from the A9M. I don't think he's going to see it. I don't think it's going to hit him. Yep, absolutely did. Whether or not it's killed him, though, because MI8s are pretty tough cookies sometimes.
All right, got a new bogey. Left 5, 2 miles, 1,300. We have a friendly 12 o'clock, 2 miles.
I hope he doesn't fire. If he fires, I'm
6 o'clock.
That's an MI. That's a UH-1.
The target paint's definitely a friendly.
just gonna put itself down. That's annoying.
On at 6, come on, show me that pilot shit. He's at our 1 o'clock.
Oh my god, that's so annoying.
He's trailing us.
He's not trailing us. Really cool if Jester could tell the difference between a helicopter, like a transport helicopter. I know that that's a transport helicopter. We've flown into him. Like, he knows who we know what he looks like. I think he's gonna put it down anyway. That's done. That's resupplied.
12 o'clock, 6 miles. 9 o'clock, 9 o'clock now. 8 o'clock now.
Nice.
6 o'clock now.
Dude, he's dead as shit. He's fine. He's not gonna do anything. Alright. Now we'll try this again. Trim the aircraft a little bit because I only got one stinger on that right side, so it's looks like he's not quite figured out that we're gonna be dive toss bombing. Good effect on target, I think. A lot of burning shit down there.
Nails, 7 o'clock. And, nails, 7 o'clock.
There's also a, yeah, there they are there. I don't understand, sometimes people don't play with the little red things on. I guess because they want to be immersed. But when you're playing a mission like this, it's just a lot more fun to just come in and drop bombs and shit. Now this is fixing to be a war crime. This is not, I should not be doing this. There's a good effect on target as well. Funnily enough. But dropping cluster munitions on on civilian areas is a war crime. But you know. Right, so that is all of my all of those.
Oh, I'm showing nails, 11 o'clock. And nails, 11 o'clock.
So we'll jettison that pylon, turn on our outboards, switch this to TV, rearm our gun, switch this back to off. Should we give her, yeah, should we use our radar weapons now? Have something off our nose that's lighting us up. So we'll see what that is. I only have one heat-seeking missile left. Got about 600 pounds of fuel, which is fine because I don't have to worry about much of a return trip. Now in the air, it takes about 3 minutes for these to warm up, these hobos to warm up. 2 nails. Let's have a look here. Everything is friendly around here, so we don't need to worry about enemy air. It's a no factor. However, I think that just got resupplied. It did. But we shot down the helicopter that was going to resupply it with track radar and stuff like that. So that changes our target quite a bit. That means that we're now going to be coming back to Wajid Al-Hajar, or Wajid Al-Hajar. I apologize, I'm absolutely butchering the name. Probably our targets are going to be this T-55 and that barracks. That barracks is going to be a pretty easy spot. It's going to be a big fuck off building in a field. Very easy to drop a bomb on. You can see down there is an assortment of armor. 2,000-pound bomb should make short work of those unfortunate individuals down there. So we'll just climb up. Increase our speed ever so slightly. Oh, there is our bomb. It's on. So let's have a look here on the F10 menu, and it is going to be at the curve left of the radar. Or left of the taxiway. So it's going to be that big white building right there. So what we're going to do, turn back around. I love using these hobos. They're very, very difficult to use, but they feel so good when you drop them in. We want a good video on why these things existed and how they came to be. I'd recommend watching Enigma's video on that. Chasm as well. Chasm has been a really big help for me. So we'll drop this, and it's 17 mils depression. And that about tells you where the bomb scope is going to be. So we'll slow ourselves down. Give ourselves a good run. I can see the target right there. Give ourselves a little bit of rudder. Fine adjustments. There it is. Oh, had the lock, lost it. Alright, bombs off. Alright. Barracks is gone. We are significantly listing to the right because of that aircraft. We have made them lose control of Wuja. Alright, perfect. Absolutely perfect. We love that. We absolutely love that. Oh, it was the left one. Okay. So as you can see, we're still sitting up at 600 pounds, 600,000 pounds? No, it's just 600. Yeah, it is 60,000 pounds of fuel. Come back around. We are very, very slow. The wheels warning in the top left here is telling me how slow I am. Alright, let's get locked in. A little bit. Alright. There we go. Oh, lost the track. One more right rudder. Oh, lost it. Alright, well, let's pull out of that. Let the rudders normalize. Another thing about this aircraft, you have to be constantly trimming it. If you're not constantly trimming it, you're doing it wrong. These aircraft were not designed to be kind of flown the way the F-16s and F-15s and whatnot. They're not.
Heads up, nails 5 o'clock. And nails 5 o'clock.
They don't fly like that. They don't fly like these airplanes. You have to trim them. You have to be a lot more in tune with what's going on. One of my friends asked me, like, well, why do you fly this one? Why don't you fly the F-16 or the A-10 or whatever? I said, well, this is why. Because this is incredibly difficult to do. But it's a lot of fun when you get it right. Even if you don't get it right, you still learn something. Like, this is the first time I've dropped a hobos and it's not, like, made me spiral out of control because I suck. Like I said before, I'm not good at this. Alright, we'll get back on the pedals here. Pedals are a big thing in this aircraft. Obviously because of how important. Get ourselves nice and slow. Even, you know what, might even do a little bit of that. A little bit of speed brake. Here we got a little bit of, we got enough of a little bit of speed brakes. Let's pull it back over. There's a target right there. Oh, it's not about it.
Alright, those are some nails, 2 o'clock. And nails, 2 o'clock.
Oh, fine adjustments, fine adjustments, fine adjustments. Nope, we're gonna make it. Still doing fine. 50,000 pounds of fuel. And the hobos is it's a 2,000 pound TV guided bomb. There's other ones, there's the walleye. This aircraft does come with the ability to carry AGM Mavericks and stuff like that, and you can slew them. This is not slewed. This is slewed by the flight path of the airplane, which is why it's so difficult. Why, you know, having a good few passes is totally acceptable. It's totally alright to come in, fuck it up sometimes. Like everything in life. It's not perfect the first time you do it. It's never going to be perfect the first time you do it. It's likely you're never going to get it perfected. It just has to be good enough. Drop one bomb. We want to drop our other one, but if we have to, we can go home today knowing that we've blown up quite a lot of stuff. Alright, let's pull it back up here. Pull it back around. There's our target. There it is. Oh, there's another target that we can go for. Alright. Oh, nope, not enough. Not enough. BMPs down there must be laughing at us. Just like, what is he doing? That's alright. Because we get to fly around in this. Look at that. Beautiful airplane. Nails off our nose. Don't know if that's enemy or friendly or what. Unfortunately, right now I'm focused on flying. Not really a CAS mission, it's really a bombing mission more than anything else. We have friendlies. B339. I don't know what that is. You know what? Let's go hit that ammo dump over there. Ammo storage. Not overly familiar with what this is going to look like, but let's go for it. We're going to get fired on by an SA-2, and that's okay. We're diving anyway. We can dive, peel, and flare. It's perfectly acceptable. Still sitting, yeah, 48,800 pounds of fuel. You know what? Let's embrace the challenge. Let's embrace the challenge. Let's go point our nose. Let's find T-55. The 20mm Vulcan cannon will, in fact, kill a BMP. Kill a BMP. So we will 100% give that a crack.
Fuel check, how we looking?
Jester, now's not the time for fuel check, my friend. We are not fuel checking right now. Oh, more rudder. He's getting awfully close. That's a T-55. That's good. Oh, we lost a lot. Alright, once again. Who cares? I don't. Plenty of fuel, we're flying around. We're not in burner the whole time. Good speed, 500 knots. That's 500, yeah, that's a 6. Well done, me. I can count. Climb up, give ourselves a little bit of a longer run in. Some might say I'm too low for this. You know what, I probably am. Yeah, look at the detail, look at that down there. Terracing. The red roofs. Indicative of a Mediterranean area. Beautiful place we're flying over. Shame we're dropping bombs on it, but it's, you know, just kind of comes with the territory when you play games like this.
We have a friendly, 11 o'clock, 2 miles.
Thank you, Jester. Keeping me appraised of the situation. It's always heartwarming when you do such a thing. Alright, there is our target to the right, just a little bit. Unfortunately, I don't have the best rudder pedals. There's our, oh, come on, lock this target, please, oh my god. It's just supposed to lock, okay. And that's okay. We're gonna go for our secondary target, which is gonna be that ammo storage over here. There's this peninsula over here. Now, I don't know, maybe I'm doing wrong by not releasing it when I should be. don't know. Probably climb up a little bit more, but we are going to be engaged by those SA, by that SA2 off our nose there. But I think they fired a lot of their missiles at us unsuccessfully.
We have a friendly, 2 o'clock, 3 miles.
Okay, so it's going to be right on the dock.
All right, those are some nails, 2 o'clock, and nails, 2 o'clock.
Alright, so let's have a look there. Just short of those guys there. There's a tent there as well. You know what, let's alright, bombs out.
No, we took a hit.
We have been shot and we are going down. We damaged ourselves.
7 miles. Time to leave, eject.
Nope. Just was out. I destroyed myself. But you know what? There's nothing left over there. It's just an SA-10, and there's. Oh, look at that. Going in to finish the job. We're significantly less. Less bad job of it than I was. Well, thanks for tuning in.